Hey everybody, it's Tracy at SpreadTheHealthTeam.com. Just wanted to catch up with you guys and talk about a little system that I found helpful in building a network marketing business. I call it Frank. So the F in Frank stands for follow-up. Follow-up now is different from care calls. Follow-up is if you meet somebody at a vendor show or you have somebody who's new on your team, you want to make sure you have either a constant contact or some reminder on your phone, some way to make sure that you're following up on a regular basis. This was something I really struggled with when I first started in the network marketing business I'm in, and people were getting frustrated because they didn't know how to use their product. So I've been trying to find a better system. If you have a great system, comment below so we know what you're using. The R is read. So they always say the more your business will grow is the more you will grow. So read, I like to spend time in my Bible every morning in prayer. I like to read personal development books as well as read about my product, read about the business, watch different marketing pro videos online. So reading is anything to do with development, developing of yourself, developing of your knowledge of your product, developing of the business side of network marketing. The next one is the A, action. Now action could be what you want to do as a business. So I tried to blog for a long time and I wasn't very good at writing, so it was really frustrating to me. So do something that is action for you. So that's blogging, classes, one-on-ones, craft fairs, expos, posting testimonies on Facebook, reaching out to people, whatever you want to do, that's action, just getting yourself in front of people. Action is not reading. So action is not researching. Action is not personal development. So you need to make sure that you're doing action steps every single day. The N of Frank is new people. How do you grow your business? You need to meet new people. So getting yourself on a chamber or getting yourself into new circles, not because you want to sell them something, because you care about people. And if you care about people, you'll find out this might not be for them. So getting to know people and getting to meet new people all the time. It not only is great for your personal life, it's great for helping people be encouraged if you're an encouraging kind of person, but it also does set you up to be in the space to be able to share if someone does have a need. The last one, actually kind of the second to last one, but Frank's last letter of his name is K. And I probably should have it be C, but I'm not German, so he's not Frank. But K is care calls, or C is care calls. Now, care calls are different than follow-up calls. Care calls are calling to see what are you using, how do you like it, what kind of things are you working on in your health, and what do you have that we can use to already use it. You're not trying to sell them something, you're not trying to invite them to a class, you're not trying to get them to do something, you're just caring. Because in network marketing, building relationships is the most important thing. And then kind of Frank's last name should probably start with a B. Because when you're doing care calls and when you're doing follow-up calls, you'll find three groups of people. And I have a little sheet here. So you'll find users, people who just want to use the product, but they're really not interested in sharing. Business curious, those who see like, wow, this is really interesting, and I heard about the referral that my company gives. Maybe I'm curious about the business. And then business committed. So you want to make sure you put people into categories, because if someone's just a user, you'll follow up with them and do a care call with them, every other month or every month, depending on how new they are. When they're new, you do more follow-up calls, of course. But if someone's business curious, you want to take time to show them the business, but then give them space to think about it, chew on it. But listen, make sure you're listening, asking questions to see if they're ready to be moved to the committed side. If someone is committed, then you'll want to have probably weekly business meetings with them over the phone or online. And one thing that's great, in our company, we call it the 3 steps to success, and I'm working on getting through this too. So the first time, you teach a class or you do a show for them. And then the second time, you do half and half. They teach half, you teach half. Then the third time, they teach it all by themselves. Because I've heard in network marketing, the best way to grow your business is to, number one, have a system that's duplicatable. That's why we got Frank. And then number two is to get people, you can't see my fingers here, I'm like pointing. Number one, duplicatable system, and then number two, get people independent from you. So if you have business builders, you don't want them dependent on you. That's why we have reference guides, that's why we have Facebook meetings and conference calls, and there's so many things they can get plugged into. So you want to get your people plugged in and then independent of you as well. Go ahead and post below some of the things that you are doing that's already Frank, or let's get started and meet with Frank each week. Have a great week.